There's Lily. Run her over. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Touhou 9. Hey, 9? 9. Ah, crap. I forgot what this is called. Something reflecting mound. Yeah. This one's actually a little weird. It's a little easier than the other Touhous. I'll tell you that. But this one's a little different. You'll see Reimu Hakure, Marissa Kirisame, Sakuya and Youmo, and Raisin too. Raisin, Odongen, Da Bunny. She's not Tewi though. At least the lake surface hasn't changed from the normal spring. Yeah, she's here. She's here. Yes. Yeah.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Here she comes, like a bug to a flame. And Cyrano again. It's spring, not summer. You're supposed to say it's hot, it's ice, not fire. Okay, so this one's a little different. This one's actually kind of similar to what is that thing called? Twinkle Star Sprites. If you remember what that is from the anime bundle I played a while back. Yeah, I actually really like Twinkle Star Sprites. This one's a lot harder, but I think I prefer Twinkle Star Sprites better. Not because it's easier, but because it's like I don't know, it just stands out more. But anyways, yeah, this is basically the same thing. Just survive, hit the enemies. The enemies will go to the enemies to your opponent's side, and then they'll attack your opponent. Eventually, hopefully they get hit and stuff, just like that. I'm fed up with running into nothing but fairies everywhere I go. Racist. Freaking Cyrano over here throwing up gang signs. What the heck? So far, this incident has been happening everywhere. I've been without exception, so I guess it doesn't matter where I go. Duck carries a leak and... It's coming. Ah, it's coming. Far-fetched. Isn't that song inappropriate for a bird to be singing? A professional isn't picky about what they sing. Yeah. Dude. I feel like this is what's it called? Patchouli's theme, isn't it? I feel like it is, but it's not. This is I know this song. Yeah, see? There it is. There's the piano. It's a remix. Anyways, yeah. So something really cool about this is that I always forget how you do it. I think you need to get like a certain combo, like explode a couple of fairies in a certain row, and then you get to actually send a boss over to. Oh, that was easy. But flower viewing rather than spring songs isn't more wonderful to compare songs. Yeah. Okay, now loading. Even flying all the way above the clouds, there's nothing that can be a hint. Finally, this flower incident has got to the shrine maiden moving. You're way too late. Tried to work and this is the thanks I get. Wait, what? You're alone today? It's my day off. Okay. In the original Touhou, what is it, like 7? 7. The fairy, I mean the sister you fight is always like random or determined by like both the character and the weapon you're using. But in this one, it's only her. Melodica? No, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, you only fight her. Unfortunately, because like. You know, I kind of want it to be random. Touhou does this one. Technically has a. How many was there? There's Reimu, Marissa, Youmo for some reason, and Odonge. Oh, that was easy. And you're wearing that on your day off? Even brought along your instrument. Yeah, and dead parrot. These few stages are really easy. I sure lost my lead fast. Who the heck would be doing such a thing? Even the Shrine Maiden seems to be completely at a loss this time. Tewi! There she is. Even if I don't have a lead, I'll eventually arrive at truth. That's the Shrine Maiden I am. That's more confident. Well be it that our meeting isn't completely fruitless. Freaking Dewi. But anyways, yeah, you only have like the 4 characters to choose from at first, but you can unlock more characters the more you play this game. From what I hear, there's like routes or something that you have to take. I'm assuming that means that you have to beat the game with certain characters and certain weapons in order to unlock characters. I don't know. Eventually, I'll unlock Tewi. I hope. We'll see. Also, bombs work a lot different in this game, or at least mine did. Because I would press the bomb button, but nothing would happen. Instead, this game has a charge mechanic, just like Twinkle Star Sprites. If you hold the shoot button, it starts charging your attack, and you let out like a charge attack. But the more power you have, the more powerful it is. And as long as you have like what, level 3? Power of level 3, you can actually let a bomb out. Yeah. Level 2 is just a charge attack, while level 3s and above are like, actual bombs. They're bombs. Mind if I take a rabbit's foot with me as a good luck charm? Nah, poor Terry, she's gonna die. Huh? These are no more cherry blossoms. The flowers of normality hasn't reached the netherworld. That's why it's calm here. Since flowers are blooming, I thought you people might be up to something again. What do you mean, you people? That's what you thought from seeing them. You're mistaken, so go away. Freaking Reimu. I was showing off her racist side. Anyways, I can't think of this game as anything other than what's it called, Mario Kart now, because I saw like this little animation, right? And they depicted it as Mario Kart, and that's basically what this is, really, because they're all racing. They're all pretty much just racing for the Flower View party or whatever the heck. I think they're all racing to see the cherry blossoms bloom. Yeah, see, the bombs just work so much different in this game. Oh yeah, and when you use your slowdown button, you get like this little barrier. It doesn't like do anything, but you see those little weird like little flapping bird looking things. I'm assuming those are ghosts, and if they hit the barrier, they do that. They turn into like little balls, and you can actually like you have a chance to hit them again. Yeah. She's not cracking. I really was wrong. Yeah. Episode 6. I honestly don't have a lead. At this rate, I have to go pretty far out of my way. That's pretty damned obvious. Marissa, did you think sticking around here will let you find the culprit sitting there like a rock? Normally, if I just arbitrarily go fight someone, the culprit will show themselves. That's not something to brag about, though. Not really. Marissa. I don't think we've seen it so far. Did anyone throw a boss at anyone? I don't know. But yeah, there's something else in here that like a random chance thing will happen where Lily just kind of like shows up. Yeah. All it does really is just fill your screen with bullets, and if you manage to get her, well, she sends something over to the enemy. It's hard to pay attention to what exactly happens in here when all you're doing is, trying to dodge bullets. And it's really funny to see like the CPU just like jitter around like that. Idiot. You made yourself get hit. Look at her. She's not playing Touhou right. What is she, a computer? A task program? Ah, there she is, Lily White. Lily White is actually really good if you manage to get like a idiot. If you manage to get like a bomb next to her, because a lot of bullets will be sent to the enemy side or opponent's side. Yeah. It was around this point where I thought that this could be kind of like Twinkle Star Sprites in a way that if you hit the last fairy in the row, it causes like a bigger explosion or something. But I guess not. It didn't really happen. Why do I want a bigger explosion? Because the more things I hit with the explosion, the more stuff I send over. Or at least that's how it worked in Twinkle Star Sprites. Yeah. I miss Twinkle Star Sprites. I like that game. It's fun. In the animation that I mentioned earlier, every time Lily White shows up, she just kind of gets ran over. It's really funny. It's a really weird running gag, and it's funny to me. I feel so bad for her. Oh, there she is. She sent over herself. And speaking of herself, Jesus, how many bullets are there? It's not fair. Marissa's cheating with those lasers at the very bottom of the screen that I can't see. How do you expect me to do such a thing? There you go. This isn't getting me anywhere. I'll go where I rarely visit next. Where's that? Episode 7. There was a pond here? Well, I rarely visit the mountains. Yeah. Anyway, even the lotuses are in full bloom. Really, what's going on? It's been a few hours since anyone has been at the shrine, so I thought to myself, the shrine maiden has finally made her move. I couldn't spot her anywhere, so I wondered where she was headed. And lo, the shrine maiden was sighted, deep in the mountains. This deep in the mountains. And then time for the news story. Ay. And lo, a suspicious yokai was sighted. And now, don't mind me, just continue, go on. Even if you tell me to continue, I haven't a single lead and I'm just flying around. Yeah? Flowers, you say? That doesn't sound like it'll make a news story. Wait, who are you? You sure took a while. Yeah? I'm your plain old newspaper reporter, Tengu. Ah, yeah. I've penned articles on everyone's interesting doings up to now. That's why we Tengu know quite a lot about you people. Articles? I haven't even seen any newspapers recently. Well then, as I've said earlier, I don't mind. I'll be discreetly taking notes. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I was in the middle of a yokai extermination, huh? I was in the middle of indiscriminately exterminating yokai, I find. Yeah, freaking Aya over here. She's my favorite Tengu. Probably because like she's the only Tengu we like see all the time. But also, I could have sworn people keep telling me that she doesn't have like a red stripe on her hair. I see the ribbon and whatnot, but I could have sworn that she had a red stripe on her hair. Everyone keeps saying that she doesn't. It's driving me nuts. It's like some kind of Mandela effect. If Touhou was popular, that would have been in like the iceberg videos that I see all the time. The red stripe on Aya's hair. A lot of people seem to think that Aya has a red stripe on her hair, or highlight. And then he mentions like the little ribbon. Yeesh. Dang, Aya means business. Is this the first time we see Aya? Because she's in the next one. And then again, Cyrano shows up twice. Actually, 3 times so far. Ah, idiot. Yeesh, the bullets are much faster now. Also, it's a lot better if you just like normally shoot. That way you can like charge up your charge attack meter. Yeah, you don't end up like wasting it like me. This was before I ended up like being comfortable with the controls or mechanics and stuff. As I go on, I got more used to them. Luckily, so I knew what I was doing. I even tried going for like bombs on Lily White because, like, you know, stuff. The nuke on her bullets. Oh, look at that! I sent myself over to Aya. Yeah. Is this what I've been doing to people? I belong here. Poor guy. His sudden realization. Yeesh. Whenever I look at this, it's like, how the heck did I ever survive any of this? It's so really weird because, like I mentioned in like the last thing, I see the bullets in slow motion, but whenever I like look back at the recording, they're actually like full speed, and it's weird. It's like Overwatch all over again. If Overwatch was good. I mean, Overwatch is good. It's just, you know, predatory. And the people behind it is just suck. Yee. God, it's amazing seeing this. Or watching this, I should say. Dang, Aya has like a weird barrier. Hers is like a fan or something. Yeah, different characters have different barriers. Like Terry has like like an ice shape. It's really weird. Unfortunately, we didn't unlock Terry in this playthrough, but we did get to play as her, like in the multiplayer. Yeah, this game has a multiplayer. Weirdly enough, unlike the other Touhou games, this one has like a. This one weirdly has like an online feature. Which, in my case, it didn't work. So I'm assuming that this was server-based. Oh yeah, that's how multiplayer works. They all use servers. Well, shut up. I wonder if people actually play this competitively. Probably. Idiot. The music. The next Touhou has like one of the best songs in the entire soundtrack. You'll know it when you hear it. Or, you know, if you watch my stream. I really like making these streams. I get to learn a lot about Touhou because of you people. What do you mean, you people? You know exactly the type of people I'm talking to about. Of course, I'm talking about Touhouists. Get it? Instead of Taoist, it's Touhouist. Nah, you get it. It's a funny joke. I wonder what is there a name for Touhou players? Probably not. Just like how, what's it called? Smash players are just called Smash players. It's your own fault for nonchalantly appearing in front of a yokai exterminator. I would have rather been. Okay, that's right. You're a newspaper reporter. Then you're a source of information, no? So tell me everything you know about this flower incident. Yes, flowers, right. The flowers are so okay. Don't you feel like there's something else going on aside from the flowers? I already had a hunch without being told. Then please don't ask me. Yes, I can finally see my destination with my intuition. Yeah, that poor bird. Crow. Yeah? Well, come on. I think I was reading chat here. That's why it took a while. Yeah, I was distracted by the amount of flowers, but there are two other things that are abnormal increasing. First, the number of fairies. Well, I guess they just came out to celebrate the flowers. What is a living human babbling on about this graveyard? And the fact that the spirits are everywhere. A first warning for a human hurrying to their death. Frickin' Komachi. The fee for crossing the Sanzu River is unreasonable and can't cross with just shrine offerings. I won't be crossing, I've got no money either. Wait, who are you? Komachi? Is that her name? I'm sure. On the first class Sanzu River, Komachi of Onozuka. At the Higan shores of Sanzu Titanic. I'm talking about my boat, you see. Frickin' Komachi. I usually won't let living humans pass, but if you can pay the fee, I won't mind taking you on a luxury cruise across the Higan. I said I won't cross, and I don't have money. Limited time offer, 10% off. Whatever. I'm just here to investigate the spirits. But I've been seeing them multiplying with the flowers. Spirits? Flowers? Ah, spirits are multiplying. Spirits, I was thrown off by the flowers, but upon further inspection I see that there are spirits everywhere. Ah, how did this happen? Looking more closely, the red spider lilies are blooming too. And all the purple cherry blossoms. I just pretend I didn't see that. Don't. You look like you... Okay. Well, I'll be off here. I'll have work in all you know. Could it be that? I didn't ship the spirits to the Higan shores, like up, and Gensoki are full of spirits because you are slacking off. You were. How am I supposed to gather them all where I'm supposed to go? Well, to Higan, I guess. Go do your work. Stop slacking off all the time. I got it. If you're saying you'll interfere with my work, I'll ferry you over with my Titanic 50% off. Literally offering to kill her at a price and at a discount. For the low price of $9.95, you too can be killed by me. Imagine having to pay to die. At this point, that's pretty much what our life is like. With inflation and whatnot. It's expensive to even die. It's dumb. It's dumb. Also, frickin' Komachi. She's just way too strong in every game that she's in. Even in Puppet Dance Performance. I wanted to use her, but I was already set on like the team that I already had. She's really rare too, apparently. Also, it must suck to be like people like Komachi, because like, seems you can't pay even half the price. Do you have the money? Do you even have money on the first place? No, she keeps saying that she doesn't have any. But yeah, it must suck to be Komachi, cause you know, she's like the only person who ferries spirits. And apparently something's going on in our world, apparently, because like they mentioned that flowers are kind of like spirits, and there's like a whole bunch of spirits depending on like the you know, the person. They're represented as flowers here, and normal spirits are coming here too. What could be happening in our world? Big right there. Something's going up or down. Either way, we're dying. That's good water. Yeah, I remember having a lot of trouble with this one because there's just so much on the screen. There's like barely any pattern, just bullets. Just bullets. It's all coming towards you. And she keeps sending her boss over. It's not fair. When am I gonna send a boss to her? That's far enough. What exactly is the strat for this kind of game? Because I don't know. Even in Twinkle Star Sprites, I don't know. There's Lily. Run her over. I'm not gonna show the actual like clip to the animation I was telling you about. You gotta go watch it yourself. What do you think this is? A library? Kind of. Nah, I just want more people to watch their stuff. They're funny little animations. They might be on like the cheap side, but that's what makes them good. Nah. They're more charming than anything really. I especially like the random stuff that happens. Like freaking I think it was like not Kagura? Is that the lady of the house in Entei? Probably. But anyways, like she's just playing Mario Kart and freaking Reimu just comes over and it like runs her over and Odonki's over here like ah! It's funny. I like their animations. It's really funny. And poor Terry, dude. For some reason, like she keeps getting the short end of the stick over there. Terry just kind of appears and I mean, she's just kind of there, and freaking Chen shows up out of nowhere and starts eating her. And then there was like that one time where like Terry lost her car, and then during Touhou 9, I mean, where she lost her car, and then like freaking Reimu like punches her out, she grabs a hold of a donkey's car, and then she just goes flying off. Dude, poor Terry. I don't want to say she doesn't deserve it because, like, you know, she's a menace, but still, oh, poor Terry. Well, maybe if you watch the Touhou 9 animation, then maybe you'll understand the references I'm making. Oh look, I sent myself over. Man, it's so weird seeing like the enemy jitter so much. It's like a freaking Taz thing. Software. I don't know. What is Taz anyways? I don't know. I saw a Taz playthrough of now take your huge ship and ferry those spirits. Even though you beat me with this many spirits, I'll be completely overworked. It's impossible. Looks like you're a quitter. Fine, call your boss for me, please. Ah, that's a problem. Are you slacking up, Komachi? Gah, your boss came. Yes, she did. In the animation, she's depicted as very small. Komachi did not bring any souls up. The Shigen is full of ghosts and flowers. And on top of that, Komachi is fooling around with the Shrine Maiden. Ah, when I first met Komachi, she seemed more like a diligent person. Yeah? You're the Shinigami's boss. You people caused the flowers outbreak, right? Those nameless spirits have not realized they are dead. They don't want to realize it. Such spirits are unstable. That is why they desperately up. Spirits who have lost their place come to dwell in flowers. That's why the flowers bloomed. Yes, those spirits were humans from the outside. The lost spirits of those who died unexpected deaths. Are you saying that all these flowers are human souls from the outside world? Flowers are plants that present one's personality in other worlds, qualities of one's soul. That is why they have a strong affinity with spirits. Bright spirits reside in sunflowers. Friendliness, lonely spirits rest in red spider lilies and the purple cherry blossoms. I see. It's not that the flowers themselves are doing something. Yep, this flower incident occurred. Well, now that I get it, I'm going to need you to do something about it, and I can't really do much. Is it? It doesn't bother us, and it shouldn't be much of a problem to you either. Also, if the spirits make the flowers bloom, they can still believe they are alive. I don't think it'd hurt to leave them alone for a while. That's not the issue here. If I leave the incident alone, it'll look like I'm slacking off. If I just beat you instead of complaining, everything will return to normal, right? You've exterminated many yokai for no reason, and even some that weren't yokai. And despite being a shrine maid, you don't commune with your god at times. You even oppose your god. Does she? That's right, your comment runs a little too deep. At this rate, if you die, you won't even be able to go to hell. Well, if I can't go to hell, I'll just go to the netherworld. Ayama's judgment isn't as lenient as that. It is impossible to overturn a decision. If I were in charge of judging you, you would be condemned. How rude. Exterminating yokai is my job, after all. Thieves, assassins, and soldiers would all say the same thing. Just because it's their job, it won't pardon their sins. To cleanse your sins even a little, you must accomplish good deeds. Alright, I'll consider it after beating you and bringing the flowers back to normal. Yeah? In the purple cherry blossoms resides human neck deep in sin. Under these raining purple cherry blossoms, you shall cleanse your sins. Some weird stuff going on in the Touhou universe. Yeah, someone pointed it out, but like the fairies here are all dressed like cops. It's really funny. Well, at least I think it's funny. Idiot. Yeah, and this one I paused because like there was a lot of text on the chat, and I wanted to catch up. Hey, maybe you can be like one of those, huh? Maybe I can pause the game for you. I should have cut that out, god dang it. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I think that was actually where they told me that they're dressed like cops. Also, I really like how the big ones just kind of carry sunflowers. But now that they're carrying sunflowers, it makes more sense now because sunflowers are like human spirits apparently, right? There was so much text, I already forgot what type they are. The regular flowers, or the regular spirits are just like, you know, people who died. And then there's this red spider lilies and purple cherry blossoms who are just like people with who committed sin. Jeez. Look at all this. This is just normal. Is it normal? I wasn't paying attention. Was this normal mode? It was probably normal mode. A secondary boss? What is going on over there? Oh yeah. I was actually watching a task playthrough of what was it, like 6 of Touhou 6, and they did exactly what the computer's doing right here. Well, not exactly, but you know what I mean. But they were like jittering all around and everything. That's kind of why I played like that. And then someone told me, just stand still, don't move too much. And I know that's how like the pro Touhou players play, but at the same time I'm scared, dude. Also, I'm too used to my playstyle. That's not your playstyle, that's a task playstyle. What's a task playthrough? It's literally just like an AI taking over and like making a perfect run, never getting hit, always like grabbing stuff and whatnot. It's basically a perfect playthrough because you know an AI is taking over. Watching Taz playthroughs of Smash Bros is so fascinating because they're like straight up DBZ battles and it's funny. It utilizes the end game's mechanics to its fullest. And the game is like so perfect that both characters always like end up like they always end up killing each other like at the exact same time. They always go into what is that? Into sudden death. And even during sudden death, they're still going in DBZ battles, grabbing all the bombs and everything. It's really fascinating. And they still manage to kill each other at the very same time. But because of how Smash works, the game chooses a winner by random. Well, have you learned yet? But your sin isn't something as small as this. You still must repent much more. You know, in the in the topic of sins, it really does depend on like who you ask, because like cultists pretty much say, oh, if you killed someone, you're permanently a bad guy, so you're going to hell. Or if you don't worship Jesus, you're going to hell no matter what. Or if you have a tattoo on your body, you're going to hell no matter what. Basically, if you ask anybody from the church, yeah, you're just doomed. But if you ask a normal sane person, it's basically, yeah, you can like cover for your sins as long as you do good stuff, and depending on your sin, it depends on how much stuff you do. Like maybe you feel bad for killing someone, even though you like wanted to kill them in the first place, but now you feel all bad because you took someone's life, and it's like, yeah, I can help you. And then there are places where you don't want to kill people, but you accidentally do, and it's like, you know what? We're gonna be a little lenient on you. Just do this, Hail Marys and whatnot. What exactly is a Hail Mary? And also, it's also like religious based too. Like the way I see it, some people have no choice, you know. Oh look, Lily Black! It's Lily Black! I know it's not actually Lily Black. People just call her that because she's in a black dress. She's supposed to be a judge apparently in this. Just like the cop fairies. Imagine a world where the cops are actually fairies. That would suck because there's a whole bunch of them, and they would just like swarm you. Criminal, they're just like spinning around you all the time. You can't do anything. Not to mention they'll throw ice at you. Like how can you can't do anything. You just can't. You just have to accept judgment. I can just like imagine in real life people just like being swarmed around by fairies like a swarm of flies or something. How you hear like buzzing sounds and everything.
Good evening.
They just keep shouting criminal and then just like throwing ice at them. Not even like ice spikes or anything, just ice cubes. And just pelting people with the ice like, ow, 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 quit it. Ow, quit it. It's very funny. There she is again. Yeah, and in the animation, they also change the running gag where it's like, you know, Lily White being run over into Lily Black being run over. It's amazing. I love that guy. Or, you know, whoever's making the animations. He doesn't have, or they don't have that many animations, unfortunately. They only have like what was it, like 6 through 8, 6 through 9 maybe. And they also have a 7.5 animation that's just like 2 seconds long, and it's just freaking Suika just getting beat up. She just kind of gets hit. I like that one. Up there she is again. Yeah, see, you can see me going for like bombs when she shows up here. I'm learning. I sure am getting a lot of meter. Apparently you can hit the enemy's attack back, just like in Twinkle Star Sprites, but I just can't get it down for some reason. I just can't do it. My attacks always just go through the other enemy's attack. Yeah, you see like that little flashy thing that goes into like the other enemy's screen? The little flower looking thing? Or snowflake? I don't know. It's like a little flashy star. Just like in Twinkle Star Sprites. You can shoot that apparently, but I just can't. Maybe you have to do it when you're using a bomb or something. I honestly don't know. When am I gonna have a turn at the boss? Or having a boss? I kind of like the idea of like Aki over here being a short little angry person, just like in the little animation I saw. Man, why can't I do this whenever I'm like playing as Reimu? Oh, that'll make the game too easy, man. Yeah, but that's not the point. I wonder if there is a Touhou game out there that actually lets you do something like that, as kind of like a fun mode that you can unlock. You can just like play this normally, and then you can unlock like the little fun mode where you're basically just a boss. Maybe. Can you imagine two bosses like fighting? Well, technically this is it. This is two bosses fighting. With Aki and what's it called? Reimu. Yeah, but I mean like two regular bosses. Well, Aki's a regular boss. Technically. I wonder if we see her again. Probably. If we could see Cyrano for like 3 times, if we can kill Cyrano 3 times, then we can kill Aki at least twice. Dude, poor Cyrano, she keeps dying. And it's probably because like you know, she keeps throwing up gang signs. You saw that too, right? Cyrano was just kind of like was just kind of doing a gang sign. God dang. Look at all of this. There's so much going on. How the heck are you not getting hit by those giant yin-yang signs? The hitboxes for those is so weird. I saw like Tewi like go inside of one and she didn't get hit. I swear. Wait, are you able to touch the ghosts? I saw that I touched the gun and was probably like from like the bullet hitbox. Maybe. But I have yet to find men who can outrun Hurtbox. That's a heavy reference. Some bullets can or some hitboxes can outsmart me. Maybe. But I have yet to find anyone who can outrun Hurtbox. Actually, no, that's not true. In Mugen, there's this freaking character called what was it? What is it called? What's his name again? Omega Tom Cruise. There's a character called Omega Tom Cruise in the Mugen community, and that guy is literally invincible. I mean, literally, he does not have a single hitbox. You can't do anything to him. And the only reason I know about it was because I saw an iceberg of like Mugen. Yeah. I like iceberg videos. They're so spooky. It's kind of self-explanatory, but the Touhou fighting game actually did originate from a Mugen game or mod, whatever you want to call those. Man, I used to be like obsessed with Mugen back when I was a kid. Is it Mugen or Mugen? I've heard it like said differently. Well, what have you learned yet? Or have you learned yet? Yeah, Mugen is unfair. A lot of characters are unfair in Mugen. Some of them on purpose, like Omega Tom Cruise, who literally cannot be killed. He has no hurt box. Not to mention his AI is like ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure that's who he is, right? Omega Tom Cruise. Omega Tom Cruise. That sounds funny. You know what I found out? Apparently there is actually a second. Not really second, but there's another Touhou fighting game. And it's just a bunch of guys cosplaying as Touhou characters, and they're using their you know, 2D selves fighting. I kind of want to check that out. It looks funny. Yeah, just a bunch of guys cosplaying Touhou. What's not to love? I mean, you're looking at one, and my thumbnail. I always cosplay as Reimu. That's my universal thing. As long as like the Touhou game that we're playing has like, you know, normal characters, I'll be using Reimu. But if things like puppet dance performance has like a unique character, I'll change. Yeah. That's how it goes. Also, good God, this fight has been going on for so long, hasn't it? No, the Sunflower Fairy escaped. You missed your opportunity to send an enemy. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to dodge bullets, that's what's wrong with me. Ah. Dead parrot. The sound of dead parrot just kind of like... It just sounds like a Touhou thing to say, I don't know why. Lily Black. Dang, I guess Lily Black doesn't really... Or Lily just doesn't show up as much as I thought she did. Every time she shows up, I just like... You know, I thought... But I haven't seen Lily that much, really. It's one of those in the moment kind of things. I mean, after all, I see everything in Bayonetta's eyes. Meanwhile, over here, I'm seeing everything in real time. This is crazy it's crazy to think about that. Like, whenever you're playing Touhou, or at least whenever I'm playing Touhou, I see everything in slow motion. Sometimes you lose yourself in the sauce. You get lost in the sauce. It's easy to use the sauce to your advantage. But sometimes the sauce takes advantage of you. There was no escaping that. Lily and the giant beam coming at me. There was no surviving that. How many tries are we in this? Probably like try number 2. Number 3. You can see me being like really careful too, because I keep having my barrier up. Not like it actually does anything, but still, you know what I mean. I'm trying not to use my slowdown all that much nowadays because, well, you know, the homing attacks and whatnot. Just watch, one of these days people are gonna recommend me for tips instead of me trying to find tips. Like that's gonna happen. Warning. Incoming boss fight. Can you send over 2 bosses? Probably not. It's kind of weird. Or that'd be weird. That would be weird. You know what's weird? In Twinkle Star Sprites, I was having like a lot of trouble with the boss. I only beat her like once, like whenever I was playing it casually, and then when I recorded it for like the anime bundle, the boss just kind of gave up. Like the boss is like really hard in Twinkle Star Sprites, but for some reason when I recorded it for like for the anime bundle, she was like easy. She got hit with everything. Oh jeez, this parrot is never gonna see victory. You can do it, Reimu. Flap your wings and pray, because that's kind of what you need. Also, you're a shrine maiden. It makes sense. Hey, you know who else is a shrine maiden? Ray from what's it called? Sailor Moon. Oh, hey, they both have Ray in their names. Reimu and Ray. What's her full name? Like Ray, like it's probably Reimu. Can you imagine? Sailor Moon and Touhou both have a Reimu in them. They both have a Ray, but no Reimu. Actually, I think there's other characters in here with the name Ray. Freaking Yukari's last name is Reimu, isn't it? I could have sworn I saw that it was. They're sisters. Nah. What exactly is Yukari anyways? She's like a weird like interdimensional, I can summon things with my eyes and whatnot. It's funny because the fly mechanic in Puppet Dance performance is just one of her eyes. And then there's Genso Wanderer, where like there's an item that you can pick up and it's just like one of Yukari's eyes, where you can like put stuff in. Yeah. Or there's items, I should say. Whoa! There you go, finally! That took like a minute. Even though this was like the easiest, god dang, Aiki did not want to die. Her task just didn't let her. Anyways, yeah, there you go. That's Touhou 9. Honestly, I prefer Twinkle Star Sprites over this, if I'm being honest. But this one has Terry though. Dang it, but someone told me that Terry isn't exactly like good in this game. From what I hear, she's like the lowest tier or something. Well, if she's the lowest tier, then who's the highest? Big But anyway, yeah, there we go. That was Touhou 9. This honestly took me only one try, only one attempt. Yeah, believe it or not, you could have seen it if you watched my stream. I'm sorry, but yeah, we beat Touhou 8 and immediately went into 9, and that's all she wrote. I was going to try out Touhou 10 for that day, but you know, I was tired and whatnot. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye.